Hiya, it's Deputy Prime Minister, proud Northerner and Basic Instinct enthusiast Angela Rayner, and welcome to another no-brainer with Angela Rayner. Now, I really did not want to come on and do a no-brainer on a weekend when it is my time to kick back, relax, catch up with friends and family, do a bit of washing and have a couple of tins. What I didn't need was people spreading bits of cut and shut interview all over far-right adjacent platform X, where people are running ridiculous commentaries on things that I did or did not say in an interview. So I had done an interview with BBC's Laura Kuenssberg where we'd had a great interview actually. She asked me loads of questions, talked about Labour policies, asked me what my favourite food was, asked me important things, what car I drive, that sort of thing. We'd had a giggle, we shared some jokes. Absolutely none of that ended up in the interview. Instead, it was a lot of really negative things where she'd cornered me and said a new book had been written slagging off us Labours and slagging off our Kia, and I had supposedly said that our Kia couldn't run a bath. And what do I have to say about that? And I said, I don't recognise those words having ever come out of my mouth. I don't think that I did say it, probably didn't, might not have done, said that at all. I don't really remember. But I felt very cornered by her, which is very disappointing for the BBC, because usually the BBC absolutely love us Labours. So I don't know what is going on really, but I felt I handled it quite well, and I'd said it is just tittle-tattle. At the end of the day, it is tittle-tattle. There's no proof that I'd said any such thing. It's just gossip, tittle-tattle. Big deal. So I felt we needed to move on. She did move on. She moved on to talking about the royal family, and had I called Prince Andrew a nonce because it said in the book that I did, and I just thought, this is ridiculous. This is a witch hunt now. I've had enough. And I don't recall ever saying that, but even if I did, it's a private conversation, and you say what you say. In a private conversation, you don't always expect people you're having a private conversation with to leak that sort of information out to anybody writing books. I think it's really disgusting that they've done this when they should be focusing on the more positive things that us Labours do. So maybe, I don't know what I said in a private conversation, but I don't recognise those words having ever come out of my mouth. So there you go. And, it is very disappointing, but people do slag people off. It is normal practice for that to happen. And speaking of which, our Andrew Gwynn is in quite a bit of trouble, and our Kia has had to sack him because he's been saying some very unfortunate things, some pretty disgusting things, some absolutely outrageous things about me. And it turns out that he was discussing the AirPods that I had claimed on my expenses, all above board. I'd declared it, and he had made a really disgusting misogynistic suggestion that I wouldn't be able to do certain things with wired headphones. And I have to say, absolutely disgraceful thing to say. How dare you suggest that I am not capable of multitasking with wired I think you'll find when I was at school, I had wired headphones and I could multitask perfectly well. So I think you need to get your facts straight before you start talking nonsense like that. And you deserve to be sacked. You're obviously still an MP, you've gone independent, but you deserve to be sacked from that position, because we can't trust people like that on us Labours. We had to do the same with our Mike, and we've done the same with you. So absolutely disappointing to have to hear that. But you know what? It doesn't matter what people say, and it doesn't matter what people do. Us Labours are going to continue to go from strength to strength. I'll see you again on another no-brainer with Angela Rayner. We'd had a great interview actually. She asked me loads of questions, talked about Labour policies, asked me what my favourite food was.